Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And here we can check out the story for Trae Young.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with Iverson. And it's Jokic in at the 5. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Young. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Shot by Collins, no good. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Jazz in Utah. Jokic and Capella sends it back. Murray against Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Now the pass to Capella.
Who's watching here?
It's Young on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range. Iverson passes to Gordon. Stolen by Collins. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Here's Capella. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Iverson kicks to Gordon. Murray outside. Drives to the hoop. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Murray.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now, here is Young. Last game he had 12. Passes to Bogdanovich. Capella sends a screen for Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Jokic against Young. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot. And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now, here's Jokic. This game he had 28 points.
Defenses can't let Jokic get what he wants at the arc. I mean, he's a consistent shooter from range.
Pass to Young. With the drive, it's Bogdanovich on the wing. That's in. Coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Iverson throws it down.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel. Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 5. Young pass to Hunter. Bobbed up there for Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Jokic. That one wide left. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the inside. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Iverson kicks to Jokic. Iverson against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Back to Iverson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for Iverson. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to Utah. And stolen by Iverson. Puts it up. He can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now here's Murray. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Iverson against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. Poked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Atlanta. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Iverson kicks to Jokic. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Outside Collins. This is to Bogdanovich. The Trae. And there's Collins on the assist from Bogdanovich. For 3. Collins has got 5 points so far.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
It's stolen by Capella. 4-on-3 break. Young with no one around. From outside off the mark. Jokic passes to Iverson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Iverson against Capella. And Iverson gets it to go. He's got 8.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3. And the turnover again by Denver. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Nuggets, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
The Hawks shooting around 40% from the floor here. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Iverson is out there with Murray. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Bogdanovich goes in. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nicola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul.
Allen Iverson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense could do.
The pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Gordon. Passes it to Iverson. Murray outside. Driving to the basket. He gets it in there. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Iverson with the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Knocks it loose. The Hawks trail by 5. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Basket good. Bogdanovich has got 9.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly. Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hunter with the screen on Iverson. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the triple. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Pacers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Collins passes to Young. And here is Capella. Bobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Oh, the turnaround jumper, that was just beautiful.
Denver leading by 5. Iverson up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Gordon against Collins. Clock at 4. Murray, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Iverson. There's the triple. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter against Porter. Hunter dishes to Bogdanovich. And it's Denver with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Here's Porter, and Capella sends it back.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
Iverson passes to Jokic. On the wing, Gordon. Jokic a screen. Young against Iverson. Murray outside. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And that one's good. Hunter.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
The kick out to Porter. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. High arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 13.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The drive by Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Young taking his time here. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Murray against Young. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Well, it's so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simple and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your team.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after.
Welcome to this early season.
Looking at the Nuggets, they're still very much in the mix, but I think they were hoping to accomplish more. They felt disrespected by the media, but even that.
And taking a look now at the Denver Nuggets, it's been a neck-and-neck game for them.
It's great to see a team going inside.
And that's all for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's Denver scoring again.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And stolen by Iverson. Into the lane, and the dunk by Iverson.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
There's Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Gordon. Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. Back to Iverson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Jokic a screen. Murray, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Bogdanovich against Iverson, driving the lane, and Iverson throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And Young, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 7 points.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
And the dunk by Iverson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Porter. Tries it again. And they double up Iverson. Jokic with the screen on Young. It's good. Murray's got his second bucket of the night. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up